And we are back at Crowdfund Monday. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, June the 21st, 2021. It is just about quarter past the hour here, 7 o'clock hour here on the West Coast in California. And we are so excited that we have just made it back from our break. We were hanging out in the comments. We were actually grabbing water because it's just one of those mornings. We need water here to keep going. And just want to encourage you that if you haven't learned more about Young Hollywood Blast and what we do, that you can learn all about our work and support our digital journalism at Buy Me a Coffee and find out more about everything that we're working on here, not just Crowdfund Monday, but what we do all week long with our community. So excited to have you all joining us. We see you coming in and watching, and whether you're joining us from Haps, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, you are so welcome here and so excited. So right now we're going to be talking with the community. This is time for us to talk with community guests. And in the green room right now, we have Darian Jordan from Decage Media. And we're going to be chit-chatting a little bit about what is happening, I think, right now, this summer. Just, yeah. So Darian, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Or good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon here.
So great to have you back here. You've been missed. I think you've been super busy, which is
Yes.
great.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Very
always
busy.
good.
Yes.
That's good. So
Yeah.
you're getting ready to do some exciting things. Can you tell us some more about that?
Yes, absolutely. I'm really, really excited about this. So basically last spring I was working on my master's in film and television here in the UK. And in the middle of us finishing up, I was directing a project at the time. And in the middle of us finishing that up, we were preparing for one day of reshooting. Um, COVID obviously happened. The country got shut down. The university got shut down. So our production got halted indefinitely. And
Oh,
so we were just kind of in limbo. But recently, as things have been kind of, calming down, more folks are vaccinated over here, and the numbers are starting to go back down. The university is slowly kind of lifting some of the restrictions that it previously had.
mhm.
So I spoke to them, I reached out to them because they told us as alum we would have the opportunity to come back and use their gear if we needed to film things or finish projects that we hadn't been able to finish. So I reached out to them last week um, and was like, I think I would like to come back this summer, if at all possible, and use the gear to finish filming my project from last spring. And they came back to me and they said, yeah, because the summer is when they have the least amount of students on campus and trying to access the equipment. So we've got a yes. I've already reached out to my crew from last time, and we are coordinating our schedules to figure out what dates, but we're looking at like mid to late July, most likely, to go back down to Falmouth and film. Of course, confirming that with the cast as well. But yeah, I'm going to be filming this summer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really excited about it. I'm very happy actually.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about the project that you'll be working on when you're filming there in Falmouth?
Absolutely, absolutely. So the project is called The Wolf and the Lamb. It's
Mm.
basically a dark and modern take. Well, it's really a dark and modern extension of Little Red Riding Hood. So basically,
Ooh, I like this already.
thank you, thank you. So basically, the story is the huntsman is Little Red's um, father, but he's abusive and an awful human being. And so we see her, it's like it's post the wolf being slain. So he's already killed the wolf. It's after that, and we see him basically mistreating her. She's like cleaning up the mess from when the wolf was killed, and like we have some flashbacks and things in there. We're going to be pulling in an animator to animate one of the sequences, one of the flashback sequences, because it's supposed to be what we see a clip of him fighting the wolf. But instead of like trying to get like an animal handler and like a big dog on set, we decided to just animate it because it'll be easier to deal with and also more budget friendly. Um, and so
Mm,
there'll
mm,
be
mm.
that flashback. Then we have a flashback that alludes to seeing more of the huntsman being kind of abusive to the mom, who is presumed dead in our film. Like we don't see her at all except in that flashback. Um, and then so she like Little Red. Her name is her name in the film is Sophia. So Sophia goes out of the house to basically dump the bucket of stuff that she's been cleaning up, and she sees his axe. She sees the huntsman's axe, and she decides to take the axe and kill him. And that is how the film ends. She kills the huntsman.
Oh wait, but you give us the you're giving us like the big well, we know what's happening, so that I thought you would like leave us maybe with like guessing what
Oh
happens,
no,
and
I
then
tell everyone what happens. When I describe the story, I tell everyone what happens. I'm like, she kills him. But like the thing is the thing is like that does not give you nearly enough of information about how it transpires. There's a really
mm,
cool sequence that we've planned and we've already shot half of towards the end that builds up to that moment. The shots that we initially got that we have to reshoot from the actual final scene like make it look really different. So
mm-hmm.
it's really cool. It's not like you're like, okay, yeah, she kills him, but like when you see it, it's still gonna grab you because like you're not gonna be prepared for it. There's gonna be so much buildup. There's gonna be so much like stuff happening. It's very emotional. In fact, when we did the first round of shooting, we were able to save one of my favorite moments that I actually got on camera. I like got in the rig, the easy rig, and did a
Mm-hmm.
handheld shot with her, and I was like directing her while I was shooting. Um, and she was basically
Wow.
like having this really strong, passionate, emotional moment, and it was really good. Like it's just there's a lot in there that's really good, and when it all comes together, I think everyone will love it. But yeah, no, I don't keep any secrets. This one it's because it's a short. I'm like, yeah, no,
Mm.
she kills him. He has to
uh,
die.
oh, that's great. But that sounds amazing. So what genre would you say this piece is in? Is it like horror or like suspense or like where would we place this one?
I would probably place it in somewhere in like drama or psychological thriller, with a little slasher element, obviously, because we're gonna have some like we have some special effects makeup that does like blood and gore kind of stuff. But it's not traditional horror in the sense that it's not supposed to be scary. It's just
Mm,
supposed to be kind of chilling a little bit because since it deals with the topic of abuse, um, you're
yes.
supposed to feel her fear. You're supposed to feel her fear throughout the entire film, and it's really about her pushing past that fear and taking back her power and refinding her strength and her voice that has been stolen from her from this horrible, horrible human being.
Yes. Oh my gosh. This sounds like an amazing project. So is there already plans of like where do you want this project to go after it's finished?
Yes, yes, we've talked about this. We were talking about it beforehand, before everything kind of got shut down. Um, I want to see it go through to festival first. I want it to be submitted to a variety of film festivals, really around the world. Like that's the beauty of me being here in the UK. I can tap into some connections here, tap into maybe some European festivals, but also being from the US, I can tap into some American festivals as well. So I wanted to run the festival circuit for a little while, maybe a year or two. We'll kind of like let it do that and see what kind of happens. And then from there, I would like to maybe do a formal premiere for, because we did crowdfunding for this before, and we're gonna probably start a more formal campaign for it again because we're gonna have to like mitigate some costs. While we don't
Mm-hmm,
have to pay
mm-hmm,
for equipment, we have to get the cast and crew back. We have to get our location, and with COVID-19, we have to have certain measures in place as well, and all that's going to cost a little bit of money. So we don't have a formal campaign set up yet for the reshoots, but we probably will start one officially after this week, probably. But for now, I'm like, I'll collect money on behalf of them and put it to the
mm-hmm,
side so we can film. But I'm hoping for our supporters, especially, to have a formal release premiere kind of situation where they can come and view it or virtually view it, whatever the situation may be, before we like make it public for everyone.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's amazing. I was slightly distracted, I have to be honest, because I was hopping over into Facebook because I know that's where your sort of main you have like some a main page over there at Dekesh Media,
Yes.
and I wanted to make sure that we connected over there and I could support what's going on over there. But this is such amazing news, just from everybody that I know has been following this since you've been joining the broadcast and
Yeah.
February. I mean, this is an amazing like announcement and update.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you're going to get to do something creative this
Yeah.
year.
Yes. Me too. Oh my goodness.
Ah,
Like I've written so much stuff lately, and this is why I'm excited to get this one off the ground, especially because I've been writing a lot of shorts lately that I would really like to put into production as well. But I'm like the kind of creative that's like, if there's a pending project that isn't finished, I'm kind of like, I have to finish the thing. And I think that's been kind of like making me kind of feel stagnant in my creativity. So the fact that we're making moves on this one and we'll hopefully finish it this summer, um, I'm excited because then I can move on to the next thing.
yes, moving on, but yes, enjoying this moment and
Absolutely.
just savoring every last second of when being on set and being
Yeah.
with your production crew and everything. Just so happy for you. So yeah, I guess we will look forward to hearing more here at Crowdfund Monday. I know you said you're going to be starting in a few weeks for some of that campaigning. We're going to be here looking at the hashtag, even though we're on summer break
Hmm.
in July. Um, like I can't help myself personally. Like
Yeah,
I'll
I
be looking
understand. I understand.
I'll be looking. So I'll just keep encouraging everyone, mainly probably on Twitter, but I'm looking at like developing, the Instagram again and, seeing if that is that a space. I'm just curious, is that a space where you spend time with your campaigns or your business too at Decash Media?
We definitely do business stuff there. I did crowdfund stuff there with The Wolf and the Lamb last spring, so we probably will do some more promotion of that again when we pick it back up this summer. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll probably, be over there as well and Facebook as well promoting.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I just want to thank you again for the the Happy Pride Month award. That's so amazing.
Yeah, no,
Um, very, very grateful, and grateful to you for coming on and talking with the audience about what you're working on. I don't know if you're going to be around next week, 'cause I think that's going to be our last broadcast, or will you be already traveling by then?
I should be available next week to hop on and be a part of the community as usual.
Yay! Okay, well, we'll look forward to that. Darian, thank you again for
No
coming
problem.
on. And we will be just getting ready here now to wrap up at this broadcast for this week. We did start a little later, but we're going to be ending just about right on time. I hope that's not offensive to everybody. We started late and we're ending on time, but we gotta get going with the day. Things did get off to a little bit of a later start because of I think we're just slowly running out of steam, and we're getting ready just as a reminder for our summer break, which is coming up in July. That doesn't mean that Crowdfund Monday is gone by any means. We are